One down. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Out.
It's in that way, Boogie's just trying to stay.
That one is absolutely belted.
Get out of here.
Bang! New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And that one fouled off. Here's your one. Right side, Tucker. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. That's out to center field. For Armstrong. Grabs it on the run. Brett Wisely will hit it next. And that one off the outside edge. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, right field. Corrals it. And that's the third out. And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurp right there. Do it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base hit. A leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good. Good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out towards right center field for Armstrong. And there's one down. Brett Wisely getting ready to hit. That's ripped into the outfield. And that gets down in the corner. Around third. And now it's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Devers stands at first with one out.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one way outside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. And that's off
the ball.
The inside edge. 1-0. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great. Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted.
Come on, get out of here. Get out of here.
Boom goes the dynamite. Back here in Nationals Park. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. And he swings over the top there.
0-2.
Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Arenado to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Got a full count.
Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And it's fouled off. Slice down the right side. That is the ball game. As Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And this is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. Two on, 1 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Double play ball to second. Toss to Naylor, and they get Ohtani for the out. Go ahead run on base. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, crew. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Swing and a miss. First and second, 1 out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. 1 at second, over to first, but it's offline. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. That one outside. Ball. And this one is off and running.
1-0.
7-11.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Did that time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. That one pulled foul. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Just off the inside edge. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back. And boom goes the dynamite. And the Yankees have the lead. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. Center field. Bleday settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Bleday going back on this one. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Now back.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to third, but handled. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And fouled off. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And down on strikes he goes. So 2 down, and now Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 1 strike. Low ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Timeout.
The pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Nope, ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Goldschmidt makes the turn at second. The tying run comes around from first. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. Line drive to short and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one is absolutely belted. Taylor going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Back at right field. And on the mound in this one, Stephen Kolek. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Michael A. Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The count.
Fly ball center field. Langford makes the grab. 2 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab.
Now
all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Boozer.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fought off foul. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rice. In the air, out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 away. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Just missed.
That's just out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's outside. Liner snagged at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Matthew Lugo.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you
To first. And here on the south side, bottom of the inning, here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. There's your strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that's in for a strike. And just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's one out the bottom of the second. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. White Sox down a run. That misses. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mike Tauchman. Fouled off left side. White Sox down a run. And that one is inside. And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Fans another, and that's. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Frazier Eller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's towards center. Taylor should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Manny Ramirez digs in now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Pete Alonso. And now the 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tauchman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Time asked for it to play, and he gets it. Up the middle, Sosa. Fires over to first. Out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Eric Gagne.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Edgar Caro.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
A 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Ball, that's in. Hey!
1 strike away. That one off the mark. The countdown 2-2. Swing and a drive deep right field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Here comes the throw, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Now a move being made at second base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Brian Ramos. Baldwin in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses.
0-2 is the
and
count.
it's 0-2. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is. 1-0.